Good morning, I'm gonna be reacting to 50 Cent versus Jimmy Henchman. Hip Hop Deadliest World, let's go, bro. Let's get it.
Jimmy Henchman.
Yeah.
What did Jimmy Henchman do?
You said
Move
that.
on the same block as Chris Lighty. Who did Chris Lighty have? LL, Diddy, Free, 50, Buster. He ran the tunnel at 18. Who did Henchman want to be? Chris Lighty. Who was we down with? Chris Lighty. Beef is inherited. Stop playing.
50 Cent the rapper, he'll be known as 50
I don't know about this
Cent the
beef, y'all, so
50 Cent the street legend will be known
I know that there was like some altercation between 50 Cent and the game. I knew some altercation between Eminem and, because 50 Cent is like, Eminem is part of 50 Cent, some beef with Eminem and the other people, everybody in the rap game, but I don't know something about 50 Cent and Jimmy Henchman. I don't know who Jimmy Henchman is.
50 Cent the street legend. There's no comparison. To me, that's a great honor to know that I knew.
I see Scarface over there.
Influence that. I'm not living the fantasy of the music business.
Well, don't give me no pass, man. I don't deserve passes. I'm a f***ed up. Okay, you should do something to me. You understand what I'm saying?
I love that 50.
Send mixed messages.
Straight up. I love that 50. Bro, 50 is a real gangster, bro. And was like really not inspiring. I don't want to see inspiring because beef is not shouldn't be inspiring, but like what is outstanding about 50 Cent, bro, is that he stands for, he doesn't back down, you know what I'm saying? If you standing up to him, he gonna stand up 10 toes.
You know?
Down.
But now that I got your address, if we go there, we'll be on your doorstep.
Yee.
50 Cent and Jimmy Henchman have a beef that runs deep. So deep that one of 50 Cent's...
Don't tell me that Jimmy Henchman got a picture of Scarface because he got a scar on his face. That's some Al Capone type shit.
Like taking
Al Capone.
And 50 Cent himself was nearly killed. James Roseman, otherwise known as Jimmy Henchman, was a notoriously known gangster in the city of New York. He had heavy links with 50 Cent's mentor growing up, Kenneth Supreme McGriff. But at first, 50 really didn't have any issues with Jimmy at the time. After 50 Cent blew up in 2003 with his Get Rich or Die Trying record, Dr. Dre signed a rapper by the name of The Game. Eventually, Dre asked 50 if Game could be in G-Unit, seeing as they had New York on lock. They had Young Buck with the South, so 50 figured if he added Game into G-Unit, they would have a new West Coast artist. The deal was inked and the Game officially became a member of G-Unit, but the Game's manager at the time was Jimmy Henchman. Jimmy had jealousy and resentment towards 50, especially after 50 blew up. In the months leading to the Game's debut album, The Documentary, 50 believes that Jimmy Henchman was actually getting in the Game's ear, telling him if he beefs with 50 Cent, he could become bigger than 50. Henchman stated in an interview that the whole plan was for the Game to surpass 50 Cent and be bigger than
so the beef between 50 Cent and the Game that happened in the early 2000s was gassed up and instigated by Jimmy Henchman. Okay.
One of the other reasons that Jimmy disliked 50 was that 50 Cent was close friends with music executive Chris Lighty. According to Tony Yayo in an interview with DJ Vlad, Jimmy was also heavily jealous towards Chris Lighty, and 50 Cent being Lighty's friend was another reason Jimmy disliked 50 Cent. The Game and 50 beef officially started in February 2005. The Game would eventually start the G-Unit campaign at Summer Jam 2005.
Boy, I ain't no motherfucking punk, and I ain't nobody's soldier, and I don't follow suit like J.O. and Space.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Documentary and stuff. 4 times platinum worldwide. Y'all heard me do it. So make some motherfucking noise, man. Don't hate me. I ain't the motherfucking bad guy, man.
Oh, gangster and all of that, and still can wear your pants popping. Damn. Why did bro? The Game is one of the look. In my opinion, the Game is one of the fakest people in the rap game. He got a hobby into beefing with people that got nothing to do or didn't do him wrong at all. I don't think 50 did the Game wrong, bro. I think 50 is one of the most loyal people in the rap game because he keeps it real, and you always see that, especially with Pop Smoke, especially with like 50 Cent at the top. If you got him as a friend, he gonna stick with you. And I see the game as a snake, bro. I really do that. I really see him as a snake. Even when you see his interviews nowadays, he doesn't sound like a real one.
That's what it is.
50 Cent barely responded to the game, but on October 1st, 2005, the G-Unit Radio 14 Back to Business mixtape was released, and on the song Emotional, 50 Cent airs his feelings about the whole GU-Not campaign. He also commented on the game's
Oh, they got a lot of bling
saying
back
that
in the
Jimmy
day.
Henchman was basically telling the game to do all of this.
Hey man, that's Jimmy, man. See, that's why I don't like them old school niggas, man. Now you know Jimmy told him to do that.
Okay, so as I said, Jimmy Henchman was the instigator of the whole, the game and 50 Cent beef. Okay.
You know? Well, Jimmy, why you don't tell him how he gonna pay his bills now?
Classic
The beef
50,
between
bro.
50 Cent, G-Unit, and Jimmy Henchman was officially started.
Y'all heard about the, I guess a lot of people heard about it, but like when 50 Cent bought all the front seat tickets of the Ja Rule concert so that it will be like hella empty.
Jimmy
Oh,
kept telling
50
Game to
Cent
grab their
is
50 cents, so that's
savage.
exactly what the game did. He released multiple mixtapes and diss tracks dissing 50 throughout the remainder of 2005 and 2006. In 2006, 50 Cent would finally respond to the game with the song I'm Not Rich, I'm Still Lying. On this song, 50 takes shots at the game, but he also takes shots at Jimmy Henchman.
Oh man, I hope it does well. You trying to be funny, D-Mac cut all my money, and Jimmy robbing me, they listening probably.
After that, on July 5th, 2006, the G-Unit Radio 21
what the
Hate
hell
It
is
or
this
Love It
picture,
mixtape
bro?
was released. And this mixtape was dedicated to dissing the game. As you see on the cover, 50 Cent had Game's head photoshopped on a male stripper, basically spreading rumors that before...
Alright, bro, I don't want to be seeing this picture, bro.
I woke up from the coma 2001. Yeah. Hate it or love it. I'm on top.
Yeah, it's my summer. Go ahead, say something. I want you to say something, so I can smack the black off you, nigga. I spit in your face.
After that, the beef was ignited once again with the multiple diss tracks from both 50 Cent and the game. In 2007, something would turn this beef into a life or death war. In March 2007, Jimmy Henchman's son was heading into the building where his father's office was. Tony Yayo and associate Lodi Mack happened to run into Jimmy's son. They confronted his 14-year-old son, and Tony Yayo actually slapped his son in the
14-year-old, bro?
face. And his friend Lodi Mack,
Hold on,
flashed
let me hear the age.
his
What's
son,
it?
and Tony Yayo actually slapped Mack happened to run into Jimmy's son. They confronted his 14-year-old son, and Tony Yayo
14?
actually slapped his
Nah,
son
that's
in the
too young,
face.
bro.
And his friend Lodi Mack flashed a gun at him, threatening his
That's
life.
too young to be slapping
Henchman's son eventually
14-year-olds,
told his
bro.
father about this after entering the building.
Nah.
This was all caught on camera, so eventually Tony Yayo was arrested and charged for this. The charge was dismissed for Yayo. Lodi Mack took the rap for Tony Yayo, saying he was the one who smacked his son, where he would be sentenced to 2 years in prison. Just a couple weeks after his release, he was shot dead in New York. This was a
Damn.
result of Jimmy Henchman putting a hit out on Lodi Mack to have him killed. According to Tony Yayo, the man who killed Lodi Mack was actually his cellmate in prison.
Because your man did a year and then got
Damn.
killed when he came out.
Yeah, the actual hitman it's all documented. Like you could look it up. So I don't want to seem like I'm dry snitching. It's like if you read Jimmy Henchman case, all this is documented. But the hitman was actually in jail with my friend, so he befriended him in jail, and then when he got home, that's the same hitman that was his friend in jail. Was the
Damn,
actual
bro.
hitman.
Like,
All that-
look, that's what bro. That's some snake shit, bro. That ain't if you. Hey, look, if you, I ain't gonna say like finish somebody, but like if you gonna fight with someone, don't act like you all friends and buddy with him, and then when he turns his back on you because he got a little bit of trust for you, you snake him and punch him at the back and give him a concussion. That ain't how it's supposed to be going, bro. At least if you're gonna be doing something bad to someone, at least let them know, like, hey, I'm coming for you. Be prepared, and he'd be like, okay, let's go and let's see who got it. You know what I mean?
And all the dudes
There's
that
no honor in that, bro.
I mean, it just tells you, you
Just
know,
how fucked
anybody
up
will
it is.
do anything for the money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
I had
that
money
ain't
on
no
my
honor,
head
bro.
plenty of times. Like when I was locked up on the island, I heard money on my head. I had so-called money on my head. in the street. You know what I'm saying? You know, 50 so-called had money on his head. Everybody is just a part of, you know, fucking with 50 Cent and being a part of G-Unit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You live and you learn. That's why when I see these rap beefs, I know how serious it can get.
This was just the beginning of what Jimmy Henchman was doing to Tony.
At least he's mature about it, bro.
The first time Jimmy tried killing 50 Cent was when he was driving down Manhattan's West Side Highway when he took his hand off the wheel to retrieve his gun. When he was passing 50 Cent's building, he was ready to shoot at it, but he stopped after spotting police behind him. After that failed attempt, Jimmy actually came up with the plan to blow up 50 Cent's bulletproof van. Knowing the cars were bulletproof, he actually tried blowing it up to kill 50 Cent. Jimmy continued his attempts at Yayo and 50's lives when he did a drive-by shooting on Tony Yayo's mom's house with a silenced pistol. His final attempt was when he spotted Tony Yayo's Bentley parked, so he drove by and unloaded bullets into the car. But luckily for Yayo, he was actually sitting inside the bulletproof van that was parked behind the Bentley.
You know, my issue was really more with Jimmy Henchman. And then, you know, as we leave and I left the Apollo around the corner, my Bentley got shot up. But luckily I was in my bulletproof truck behind the Bentley. So we all on our phones not paying attention, and some dude with a hoodie came by and like squeezed like probably 4 or 5 bullets into the Bentley. I didn't report it to the police. I took it home, got a boom boom job, 20,000, got the door fixed. Cause you know, once your car gets shot up, it's confiscated. It's police evidence. You might not never get it back.
For real?
Yeah.
Ooh. Bro, they're playing GTA, bro. They playing GTA, I swear to God. They're playing real live IRL GTA. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, something bad happened to me. Quickly fix it up. You know what I'm saying? Destroy the evidence and get back at him. You know what I'm saying?
You know
As much shootouts as G-Unit been in, we know the law,
Yeah.
you know everything.
Yeah, for real.
And you know, when my mom's crib got shot up, that's why when you see these rap beefs and you see a lot of media amping this shit up.
After all this happened, 50 Cent knew that Jimmy Henchman's goons lived in Atlanta. So 50 Cent found one of their addresses and left threatening phone calls to them and had goons leave a dead rat in front of his door. He mentions this on the song Get the Message on the War Angel LP mixtape, where he was going at Preem and Jimmy on this song.
I left a message by your door, you got a chrome 44.
In my opinion, in my honest opinion, I look at that as more honorable than just popping up to somebody and shooting them. It's like, hey, you messing up with me. This a warning. You expect anything from now on, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you like, as a dude that killed the inmate that supposedly they were friends together, you being friends with someone and being locked up with them for 2 years, I think, and then getting out of jail and then killing them, that ain't no honor, bro. It's like you've been for how long? Probably even like a year and a half. You've been like thinking about how you're gonna kill him, and at the same time you fake smiling at him and acting like his friend. There's no honor in that, bro. No honor. And if you take any amount of money to take a soul, bro, you are the scum of the scum, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like there's no coming back of death, bro.
And any motherfucker down with him to suck me, I'm still mad.
In June 2010, Jimmy Henchman was arrested on charges of cocaine trafficking, money laundering, and witness tampering. His trial date was in May of 2012, but shortly after his trial in June 2012, Henchman was charged with 4 crimes in connection with the death of Lodi Mack. He was charged with murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder. Jimmy was seeking for plea bargains to snitch on people to downsize his sentence. On May 22nd, 2012, 50 Cent dropped a mixtape called The Lost Tape, and on the song Complicated, he took shots at Jimmy Henchman and his murder trial. Also mentions him being a rat for snitching to lessen his sentence.
Fuck Bill popping that strap, I pop that. Watch the henchman trial, see a rat on a radio.
After that, 50 Cent would release his album Animal Ambition on June 3rd, 2014. And on the song Hold On, he references the situation where Tony Yayo smacked Jimmy Henchman's son. Jimmy then responded to this diss saying that he didn't snitch and that 50 Cent was actually going to testify on him. 50 Cent continued on Instagram posting a picture of Jimmy's paperwork with the caption, "Old Gangsta Jimmy, shake my head, LMAO. Washed up. Hashtag Jimmy snitching."
Bro, it's a
Eventually,
low. Hey, look, I'm not saying that you're gonna lose. I'm not gonna be like riding nobody off. But you beefing with 50 Cent, bro, it's a long night for you, bro. You have to be really prepared for that bullshit, bro, because this dude does his homework when he's beefing with somebody. Looking for the address. Taking the time to put dead rats in front of the house just to like make it look like, hey, some of that, some type of Godfather type shit, you know what I'm saying? Sending like death notes, like, hey, better be careful. to like with the Rick Ross beef when he said when he sent him the address of his mama. Like this dude 50 Cent, bro, does his homework when he's like, it's like studying a UFC opponent when he got a fight against him, like studying every move, every strategy. Yeah, it's a long night when you beefing with 50, bro.
Jimmy Henchman was convicted. 50 would continue clowning Jimmy on Instagram until Jimmy recorded his reaction to getting 2 life sentences, in which 50 Cent responded to this.
Man, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to the massive for letting these sucker ass catch me out there like that. I talk about suckers, I'm talking about those who perpetrated to be either my friend, who were wearing wiretaps, who got on the stand and lied, man.
Yeah, that's what 50 men, but bad snitching on all that.
That I let down for letting some suckers play me. And I just want you to know, man, that I didn't know. I just didn't know that.
That's your place. You're doing crimes. That's where you're supposed to be.
Jealousy would allow them or make them do the things that they did. And it's almost like a sucker killed me, man. It's like I let a sucker come down on me, man, and beat me up and kill me.
That's, you're killing people. That's the place you deserve to be.
Together. And so I want to apologize.
Don't put at the devil when you was the devil yourself at the streets, bro. Shut up.
Lost their life, dedicated their life to the game. I want to apologize to you for what I allowed to happen to me. I am very sorry. Trust you me.
Brian McLeod to kill Llewellyn Legend. You know, one of the things that I did ask Brian McLeod.
Boy, 50 a clown, bro. Look at him. 50 is a clown.
So took it upon himself and he killed Llewellyn.
Damn, 50 is black-hearted, bro.
Here's the most important thing out of this whole thing. I'm not the murderer here. The murderer in the situation.
50 is a clown, bro.
All he had to do was point the finger at me, and he went home. And I'm in jail for life when I never hired him to kill anyone. So, you know.
Oh, gee, Jimmy the Rat.
I'm glad that it was overturned. I'm happy. It's hopefully that, you know, I won't have to go back to trial. But
as it stands, Jimmy Henchman is currently behind bars for the rest of his life, while 50 Cent lived to tell the tale. So I think it's clear who won this war.
Yeah. As I said, bro, I'm not saying 50 is undefeatable, but if you beefing with that dude, bro, you better get prepared. You better watch out from the feds because you might slip when you're trying to win against him. You want to watch out from him. You want to watch out from his goons. You want to watch out from everybody, bro. This dude does his homework, and he studied it real good. Like, when you see how he calculated his moves, I'm talking about 50 Cent, and how he avoided getting in trials and how he avoided dealing with the feds, with all the stuff that he been doing, too. Like, this dude was threatening him. This dude was, like, in his face and everything. But at the same time, 50 played it right. But, yeah, bro. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check me out the next time. Peace out, man.